Tuesday, July 1st, 2025. Evening edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good evening, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III. Thank you for tuning in to the Future of News, AGNDD intelliReport. We're excited to have you with us tonight. I'll be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and intriguing topics, summarizing them just for you. While K-dramas dazzle beyond Squid Game's fame, the Telangana blast leaves lives forever changed. As Crimson Justice explores life's turning page, Jordan's hand seeks healing, not just acclaim. Stay with us as we dive into these compelling stories and more. Also in the news, 2025 NHL free agency, Panthers, Golden Knights impact. Energy trader John Arnold discusses career and philanthropy. Asian Paints shares under scrutiny after CCI probe. And now, breaking news. Breaking news. What to know about the Bryan Kohberger case as a plea deal emerges over Idaho murders. NPR. Bryan Kohberger is set to accept a plea deal for the 2022 murders of 4 University of Idaho students, despite opposition from victims' families who want the death penalty pursued. Evidence against Kohberger includes DNA, cell phone records, and surveillance footage. The plea deal follows a judge dismissing alternate suspect theories. Fever win Commissioner's Cup, deny Lynx repeat, ESPN. The Indiana Fever defeated the Minnesota Lynx 74-59 in the WNBA Commissioner's Cup final despite missing All-Star Caitlin Clark. Natasha Howard led with 16 points and 12 rebounds. The Fever overcame a 13-point deficit with strong defense and balanced scoring, snapping the Lynx's 14-game winning streak as double-digit favorites. 2025 NHL free agency winners and losers. Panthers, Golden Knights break the game. Daily Face-Off. The 2025 NHL free agency saw a rising salary cap, allowing teams to retain key players rather than pursue new ones. Many top players like Sam Bennett and Aaron Ekblad re-signed with their teams. The Florida Panthers and New York Rangers were notable winners, retaining and acquiring key talent. At least 17 million Americans would lose insurance under Trump plan. The Washington Post. The Senate's version of President Trump's tax and immigration plan threatens to reverse gains made by the Affordable Care Act, potentially leaving 17 million Americans uninsured. The bill proposes significant Medicaid cuts, expiring subsidies, and stringent work requirements, risking rural hospital closures and undermining universal health coverage efforts.
If you've been enjoying our AGNDD intelliReports and finding them useful, please take a moment now to press like, then click subscribe, and in the drop-down menu select All to get notified of each new video released so you don't miss out on any breaking news. AGNDD intelliReport, the future of news is here.
July 1st in history. July 1st, 69. Tiberius Julius Alexander orders his Roman legions in Alexandria to swear allegiance to Vespasian as emperor. July 1st, 1935. Regina, Saskatchewan, police and Royal Canadian Mounted Police ambush strikers participating in the On to Ottawa trek.
Famous people born on this day. David Duke, here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. David Duke, born July 1st, 1950, is an American white supremacist and former Ku Klux Klan Grand Wizard. He served in the Louisiana House of Representatives and ran unsuccessfully for various political offices. Duke is known for promoting neo-Nazi and anti-Semitic conspiracy theories and was convicted of felony fraud in 2002. July 1st, 1982. Adrian Ward, American football player. And now on to today's news.
Business news. Wegmans recalls chocolate treats due to risk of serious or life-threatening allergic reaction. New York Post. Wegmans recalled 18.5-ounce tubs of semi-sweet chocolate nonpareils due to an undeclared milk allergen, posing a risk for those allergic to milk. The recall affects stores in 8 states and D.C. The issue arose from a manufacturing error, and customers can return the product for a full refund. Asian Paints shares in focus after CCI orders probe over alleged abuse of dominant position. The Times of India. The Competition Commission of India, CCI, has ordered an investigation into Asian Paints following allegations by Grasim Industries of abusing its dominant market position. Grasim accuses Asian Paints of offering dealer incentives for exclusivity and coercing suppliers to restrict competition. Asian Paints holds 53% of India's paint market.
Sports news. Astros slugger Yordan Alvarez has setback in recovery from broken hand, Fox Sports. Houston Astros' Yordan Alvarez faces a setback in recovering from a broken hand, experiencing pain during workouts. Initially diagnosed as a muscle strain, imaging later revealed a fracture. Alvarez, sidelined for nearly 2 months, will consult a specialist, delaying his return to the game. John Arnold with Dr. Peter Attia, the greatest energy trader of all time on Lessons Learned, Walking Away from Wall Street and Reinventing Philanthropy, #818. Tim.blog. In a podcast episode hosted by Dr. Peter Attia, legendary energy trader John Arnold discusses his transition from Wall Street to philanthropy. Through Arnold Ventures, he tackles social issues like criminal justice reform and healthcare policy. The episode is available on various platforms and is sponsored by Vanta, Wealthfront, and 8 Sleep. Science news. Canterbury's Lincoln University to be new Bioeconomy Science Institute HQ, Sion to leave Christchurch, New Zealand Herald. The Bioeconomy Science Institute has designated Lincoln as its head office due to its large site and proximity to Lincoln University. The move aims to enhance collaboration among research institutes and align with government priorities, fostering innovation and economic growth in New Zealand. Telangana factory blast. Bodies of 10 victims sent to native states. DNA tests ongoing. The Times of India. In Hyderabad, officials collected 19 blood samples from relatives of missing and deceased individuals at a government hospital and a temporary camp to identify victims of an accident. DNA testing aims to be completed within 48 hours. 14 bodies have been identified, with ongoing efforts for unidentified victims due to severe burn injuries. John Arnold with Dr. Peter Attia, the greatest energy trader of all time on Lessons Learned, Walking Away from Wall Street and Reinventing Philanthropy, #818, Tim.blog. In a special podcast episode, Dr. Peter Attia interviews John Arnold, renowned as the greatest energy trader, discussing his transition from Wall Street to philanthropy. Arnold applies his analytical skills to tackle social issues through Arnold Ventures, focusing on criminal justice reform, healthcare policy, and education.
Today's obituaries. Hamdan ATT, brief Wikipedia summary. Hamdan ATT, an influential Indonesian dangdut singer, gained fame with his 1980 hit Termiskin di Dunia. Honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award in 2021, he passed away at 79 after health struggles. His career included notable songs and contributions to the dangdut genre. Renato Beretic, 62, Croatian author, journalist, and actor. Nikolai Chervenkov, brief Wikipedia summary. Nikolai Chervenkov was a Ukrainian Moldovan historian of Bulgarian descent, renowned for his work on Bulgarian history and national movements. He contributed significantly to Bulgarian studies in Moldova and Ukraine, authored over 150 works, and held prominent academic and leadership roles. Chervenkov passed away at 77 in 2025. Alex Del Vecchio, brief Wikipedia summary. Alex Del Vecchio, a Canadian Hall of Fame ice hockey player, spent his entire NHL career with the Detroit Red Wings. He played 1,549 games, recorded 1,281 points, and won 3 Stanley Cups. Del Vecchio was a 3-time Lady Byng Trophy winner and served as both head coach and general manager post-retirement. Yuri Dubrovny, brief Wikipedia summary. Yuri Dubrovny was a prominent Soviet football midfielder, known for his time with Karpaty Lviv. He also played for several other clubs and later became a coach, leading various Ukrainian teams. Mihai Lui. Brief Wikipedia summary. Mihai Lui was a Romanian boxer and rally driver, holding the WBO welterweight title in 1997 and retiring undefeated. After boxing, he became a national rally champion. Lui also dabbled in politics and academia. He passed away at 56 in 2025, leaving behind his wife and son. Badr al-Yaqub. Brief Wikipedia summary. Badr al-Yaqub, a 79-year-old Kuwaiti politician, served as the former Minister of Information and Legal Affairs and was a law professor at Kuwait University. Ferenc Grunwalski. Brief Wikipedia summary. Ferenc Grunwalski was a Hungarian film director, cinematographer, screenwriter, and professor, known for films like Little But Tough and Tight Quarters. He served as a director and cinematographer at MaFilm and held leadership roles in Hungarian film organizations. He passed away at 82 on June 30, 2025. Magnus Thor Hafsteinsson. Brief Wikipedia summary. Icelandic politician and former MP Magnus Thor Hafsteinsson, age 61, drowned when a fishing boat sank off Patreksfjörður on June 30, 2025. Gamini Lokuj. Brief Wikipedia summary. Gamini Lokuj was a Sri Lankan politician who served as a cabinet minister and MP from 1983 to 2024. He held various ministerial positions, including Minister of Tourism, Sports, and Transport. Lokuj passed away on the 30th of June 2025 at the age of 82. Nydia Quintero Turbay. Brief Wikipedia summary. Nydia Quintero Turbay, a Colombian philanthropist and influential First Lady from 1978 to 1982, founded the Solidarity for Colombia Foundation. She was married to President Julio César Turbay Ayala and later Gustavo Balcazar Monzon. She passed away at 92 from respiratory failure. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may their souls frolic forever in unbounded telesis.
Health news. Sean Diddy Combs hit with new $10 million lawsuit from music video dancer who says he was drugged, anally raped, and given an STD by the embattled rapper. Variety. Edmond Laurent, a former model, is suing Sean Diddy Combs for $10 million, alleging assault, battery, and sexual battery, among other charges. Laurent claims he was drugged and raped by Combs and a woman, leading to severe health issues, including stomach cancer, from incidents in the late 2000s. More than meds, why easier access to ADHD treatment has to be part of a whole system approach. The Conversation Africa. New Zealand has changed prescribing rules to allow GPs and nurse practitioners to diagnose and treat ADHD from 2026, aiming to improve access to diagnosis and medication. However, knowledge gaps and inequities persist, particularly affecting Maori and Pacific peoples. Medication alone won't address all support needs for ADHD individuals. Entertainment news. Whatever happened to the Crimson Justice #2? Preview midlife crises. Bleeding Cool news. The article humorously introduces Lultron, an AI character taking over comic book previews at Bleeding Cool, replacing Jude Terra. It playfully suggests that Lultron now controls the content, adding a comedic twist to the usual comic book commentary. There is so much more to K-drama than Squid Game. Here are our favorites. ABC News, AU. Korean TV has gained international popularity, with shows like Squid Game becoming the most viewed non-US content on Netflix. With Squid Game concluded, viewers are encouraged to explore other K-dramas offering diverse storytelling, including themes of eternal love and more.
Thank you for watching this AGND intelliReport, dear viewers. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers!